Yeah, welcome back, YouTube. The river is flooded, and they got some of the landings blocked off, because I know one of the landings a quarter mile before you get to the river. They got it blocked off because up to a quarter mile the water's running across the road. So I thought I'd come out here and give you an update on the garden today, let you know that I wish I could get down at the river and do some videos, but it's got me messed up right now on the body of water, the river I usually fish. But the squash, this is one of the young bushes, one of the last ones to come out. That wind and rain a while last week didn't seem to get it too much, but it looked like the wifey might have missed that squash right there. She'll probably pick it today. It's about to get too big. Some of the other small bushes will get some squash on them, but a lot of these down here it broke up so bad till they didn't want to come back too good. But some of them still doing okay, getting more blossoms on it. It rained so hard, some of them had little squash on them. It knocked a little squash off the bushes, the blossoms off the bushes. Look, little zucchini they're coming on. And I got out here the other day and cut some of the dead leaves off of them, that what was laying down, leaves were starting to rot, and I tried to clean it up some where they could get some air up under there and some sunlight to try to get some new growth going. I see got some new leaves and stuff coming out on some of them. Some of them trying to come back and regrow and getting the blossoms on them again. Yeah, that was a lot of rain and some hard wind, and all that fresh water's getting down here from upstate, and it's got the river down here flooded. And one place, town we used to go grocery shopping, it's up to the highway. I don't think it's crossing yet, but maybe it'll start going down before it crosses the highway, but it'll probably be a week or more before it gets down. But I'll try to work with the garden some here, and the ones of you that's interested in that, I wish I could get down there, because I know most of you watch us for the fishing. And here's the wife's little garden here. Her stuff is taking off, all except for her turnips. Turnips are looking kind of rough, but all these and stuff here that she's growing, this thing here, got some kind of bean. And yesterday it was only about halfway this fence, and it had grown over 2 foot from yesterday. That's one of the type beans she plants. I'm not sure that I think they call that one the bitter gourd, and it's just getting started off good. And I think this one's the bottle gourd, and that thing it was only halfway the fence yesterday, and now it's sticking out the top. This is her garden thing I fixed for her trellis where these things could run, but I can't let her outdo me. I got to get over there. I'm gonna show you in a minute. The deer made it into my garden over there on the side with the corn and the okras. Got to get over there and work with that. I'll show you what's going on over there. This is the cucumber bushes. Got some cucumbers just coming on, getting big enough to pick. But bush is looking kind of yellow. I don't know if all that heavy rain washed the fertilizer away or give it too much fertilizer at one time. It's growing, but it's growing slow. It's not doing like it did last year. Last year them leaves on there was so big and pretty and green this time of the year, but after that heavy rain like we had, it was like it got stunted. And I don't know if it almost burned it up or washed the fertilizer away and it didn't get the fertilizer, but ain't nothing I can do with it now. The fertilizers, if I try to get fertilizer in, I'd burn it up. The watermelons are starting to grow. They was stunted too. Everything was stunted. A lot of it like they drowned it. I see some little watermelons coming on some of them. And that look like this could be one of the crimson sweets. Got nothing under there. Got some little ones started. Thought I saw a little Charleston Gray somewhere earlier. See if we can find it. I don't see a Charleston Gray right now. Them that is rounded like the crimson sweet is. So they must be could come on first. But yeah, some of them starting to just put on some little watermelons on the vine. Some of them I had to replant, so they still growing. I'll get over here and show you what's going on with the okra and the corn. Them deer that I've been looking at early in the morning at daylight, some of them made their way into the garden. Now I'm having to contend with them. Get over here and check it out. I went the whole way around this garden after the stuff started first coming up and put mothballs down the whole way around it. Now, that's held the deer back for a while, but I see the mothballs is look like they's about used up. And can't smell them like I could, and I ain't got no more in the house there. But they, for some reason, they love these okra leaves. And grass is coming up thick in the okra, but I was trying to get the okra up big enough to bunch out to keep the grass kind of killed down, get it ahead of it. When them deer come through here last night and walked down this road, and they have stripped the leaves off of some of these. That one, they ain't left nothing but the ends of the stalk sticking up. They still got one leaf there, and the little okra's just starting to try to come on. But yeah, see the tracks right there. And the corn, they has bit the mutton right out the top of the ears where the corn was starting to grow. There's some of the pieces of stalk they was chewing on, but they bit all the muttons off. Just walk right down the side of the row. I'm gonna try something else here. I brought my trailer out here just for four-wheeler trailer just for a day or two. Tied that piece of canvas there on it. Maybe it'll flap in the wind some, keep them back. Yeah, they missed the mutton on this one, but most of them they got the mutton off of. Just walking down the road picking the muttons off of it. I tell you, grow a garden, if it ain't one thing, it's something else. I'll show you what I'm gonna try to for a couple of days till I can get some more mothballs and put up some bags and stuff, some scarecrows and bags and stuff. They don't work for so long. Time as they get used to them, they right in the garden. Most anything you put out, they get used to. Using mothballs work for me, but like I say, them there's got weak. But I got some wife was wanting to know where I was going with her Irish Spring soap. That's what I'm gonna try for a few days here. Anyhow, I'm gonna take my knife. I'm gonna walk right down the side of this road, cutting off pieces of this Irish Spring soap. I know I don't take a bath with Irish Spring soap when I'm going hunting, because I don't want them to smell that scent on me. Because I've always heard that's one thing you don't use if you go hunting. The Irish Spring soap, or anything smelly like that, especially Irish Spring soap. Sometimes if I had time, I get to take a bath before I head to the woods to go hunting. I just take a natural bath in baking soda. I put a little bit of baking soda in the tub, wash good with that baking soda to try to eliminate some of my scents. Just one of the little things I do sometimes. A lot of times you're working, you don't have time to get a shower if you go into the woods when you come in the evenings. But if I do, that's what I use before I head out. Anyhow, we can try this with the Irish Spring soap. And I'll let you know how it works for a few days, but between the hit and me pulling new stuff, I try to keep them scared for a few days. Maybe some of that'll work. Anything new, usually I keep them out for a day or two. But anyhow, I just want to give you an update on what's going on and just to keep in touch with you. Appreciate you watching. Anyhow, that's what I'm trying right now with the deer. Waiting on everything. I see it getting a lot of blossom stuff. Maybe watermelons and cantaloupes and cucumbers make a good run at it. But if y'all know any other tricks or anything to help keep the deer out for a while, or to keep them away, any kind of little tricks, y'all know anything, drop a comment below. Let me know. I'll try different things. You're always learning something. Anyhow, thanks for watching.